Said, yep, yep. You already know what it is. Southpaw Talk with Southpaw Slick. And today's video is going to be based on a post from your favorite Facebooker, of course, Allie Marie. Once again, she says some dumb shit, right? It's a post basically another one where she's trying to shame black men into marrying any old black woman. The post that she put up, it said that black men will argue, fuss, fight, go back and forth with black women, but won't marry them. Okay, I'll give you that. You do see that online a lot from both men and women. Something that you do yourself. It's crazy how in a previous post, you commented or responded to a comment saying that you're not necessarily looking for a man or you don't care about dating a man, yet you talk about men every damn day. Make it make sense. Make it make sense. You're talking about marriage, that black men should just marry black women, but you're a divorced 40-year-old single mother, bitter single mother at that. Let's keep it a bean. Let's keep it a bean. When Allie Marie responded to one of her friends' comments saying that she didn't care about looking for a man, that is just an easy way to not take accountability. Instead of saying that I need to work on myself, do some reevaluation to make myself a more marriageable person, I'm just going to say that, oh, I just don't want a man. When in actuality, you do. Because if you didn't, you wouldn't talk about men as much as you do. But the thing that really stood out to me is when she responded to one of her friends' comments. Well, for one, the guy said, what about black men who marry white women? Which I don't even know why he brought that up, because it has nothing to do with the post. One of the comments that she responded with was that the person you end up with is not always going to be dreamy, which is true, which I have said in previous videos, that it's not always going to be peaches and cream. A relationship and or marriage takes work from both parties, right? To make it work. But the comment that really stood out is when she said that just because you choose to commit or love someone doesn't mean it's always going to last forever. Like, try to better your situation while it lasts, or something like that. I'm paraphrasing. I'm saying, but it really stood out to me. I did a wow react to it, and somebody else did a wow react to it as well, because it was like crazy to say that basically you're saying that you're walking into a marriage with the mindset that it's already going to fail. I'm saying, like, how can you advocate for black men marrying black women, but you yourself don't see any longevity in it? That defeats the whole fucking purpose of getting married in the first place. That's why your ass is divorced now. Because you went in with the mindset that the marriage was already going to fail. More than likely. I'm saying the way she thinks now is probably the way she was thinking back then when she first got married. That's what I'm saying. I was like, wow, I had to wow react to that. I'm like, I can't believe I'm saying this shit. I will link this post in the description so you guys can see the fuckery for yourself. I'm not making this shit up. I'm not making this shit up. She says like stay in it, as long as you can and try to better your situation while it lasts. So I'm like, nah, man. So basically, like I said, you're going in with the mindset that the marriage is going to fail, and you also want to see what you can get out of the man in the meantime. I'm saying, like, something that we already know, but just to see somebody blatantly state that, I'm saying it was mind-boggling to me. It was mind-boggling to me. Now it's solidified. This woman is crazy. This woman is crazy. I'm saying, initially when I followed her, it was because I found her attractive. I still think she's very attractive physically. She looks very good for her age. I gotta admit. But her mentality and the shit that she says, it doesn't even matter. I said it's like it takes away all her beauty. I'm saying it's like, when they say an ugly personality can make somebody ugly, she's the embodiment of that. 100%. Because she's a beautiful woman physically, but when you see the way she thinks, I'm saying it's like, nah. Like, no. Like, she a dub. And she is a dub. I didn't know she was a divorced single mother when I first started following her. That's something that kind of came out over time. But I see why. I see why. I don't know if she initiated the divorce. More than likely that's the case. But, I mean, maybe her husband did. Because he saw her true colors. But she was fine with that because, like she said, try to get what you can out of it. Try to get what you can out of it. That's the thing that's killing me right now. That's the thing that's killing me right now because you basically shot yourself in the foot. And, of course, one of the other comments is like, every black woman is not marriageable or wifeable, if you want to say that. Which is true. And then she responds to that saying that just because things didn't work out with you and that woman doesn't mean it won't work out with another guy, like her with another guy. Which is fair. But there's some women that aren't wifeable for anyone. And I'm saying, and you looking like one of them too, to be fair. You're looking like one of them. I'm saying just that thought process. I'm saying any man should run for the hills. I'm saying if this is the kind of woman you have to deal with, I'm saying just bust your nut and keep it moving. I'm saying I get it. I get why guys find her appealing. I mean, I said myself, I found her physically attractive. That's her main asset. That's her only asset from what I've seen. I don't know this woman personally, but I've been following her for a significant amount of time. And time again, she proves she's just somebody that's easy on the eyes and nothing else. That's somebody you just fuck and keep it moving. That's it. That's not a woman you marry. You don't marry a woman with that kind of mentality. If she doesn't have that mentality, death do us part, stay away from her. But unfortunately, there's a whole bunch of women and men too that think like that. You know what I mean? Like it's not going to last anyway. But the thing is with men, they don't get married in the first place. They avoid marriage altogether. Whereas women, they still have that mentality. They want to get married. They want the wedding. They don't want the marriage. You want the bragging right of saying I'm a wife. You want to be able to show off that ring, but you're not in it for the long run. You're not in it for the long run at all. That's why I had to make a video about this. I'm like, really? I'm saying you have a woman saying that black men do everything but marry black women, but you're a woman that's not worth marrying based on the shit that you say and the way you think. That's why I'm saying you shouldn't be the spokesperson for this at all. At all. Yes, I agree. There's way too much back and forth, bitching and complaining on both sides. You see it every day on social media. Black men, black women going back and forth. Some of these podcasts that you see, like Lapeef, Eight at the Table and Daily Wrap-Up Crew, yeah, they go back and forth sometimes, but it's usually agree to disagree. Now, when you see Lapeef, when you see Anton Daniels, there's a lot of back and forth, bitching and complaining, yelling at each other, not finding any kind of solution whatsoever. Yes, that is getting out of hand. Yes, it's getting out of hand, but still, I'm saying if you're going to advocate for black men marrying black women, then you have to be a marriageable woman yourself. Preferably a woman who is married. That's who I want to hear that advice from. You know what I mean? That's the only advice you should take. I said a single, bitter, mad baby mom, that's somebody you don't take advice from. At all. At all. Like I said, the only reason I still even follow her is because her posts are so ridiculous, I get a good laugh out of it. It's sad and funny at the same time. That's the only reason I still follow her. Yes, like I said, she's nice to look at, but it doesn't even matter. It doesn't even matter at this point. Like I'm saying, come on, man. But like I said, I do agree with that. Yes, it would be nice if black men and black women could be on the same accord, get married, make that shit last to the end. That would be great, but that's just not the world we live in nowadays. And that's just men and women in general. This is not even like race, but I'm saying, but because the post was race specific, that's the way I'm addressing it. But break's about to be over. Southpaw Slick, I'm out.